The kitten cuts the little pig's body into pieces. He carefully takes out the most tender meat. After frying it into pork cutlets, he places the meat into his sister's mouth. Only when the last piece remains does he return it to the pig. The pig happily sits on the boat and starts eating along with them. Not long before this, the kitten named Jack was playing near the water. He accidentally fell in and stayed submerged for a long time before standing up again. When Jack finally returned home, neither of his parents paid any attention to him. That's when he saw his sister Jenny being taken away by a stranger. Jenny had been sick for a long time and hadn't even been able to get out of bed. Jack decided to chase after them alone. Late into the night, he finally caught up with his sister and the stranger. Jack tried to take Jenny back home. The stranger refused. An argument broke out. Jenny's body was stretched violently until it was torn into two pieces. Jack grabbed half of his sister and ran home as fast as he could. At the same time, their father noticed Jack still soaked in water. After returning home, Jack placed half of Jenny's soul back into her body. Jenny woke up, but her mind was still unclear. That afternoon, their mother asked the siblings to go buy tofu. Instead, they wandered into a circus to watch a performance. A giant bird emerged from behind the stage. People wrapped ropes tightly around its legs. The bird screamed in agony. Its breath transformed into colorful stars. The ropes were pulled tighter and tighter. The creature kept exhaling glowing mist. The crowd began cheering. Then the bird's legs snapped. Its body turned murky and unstable. Finally, it exploded. A massive wave of water flooded the entire amusement park. Luckily, Jack and Jenny found a boat. Traveling with them was a little pig named Mark, but Jack cut meat directly from Mark's body. He cooked it into pork cutlets, and even shared a piece with Mark himself. Eventually, they reached dry land. Jack forced Mark to carry them forward. Whenever they were hungry, they ate the meat growing from Mark's head. At last, Mark collapsed from exhaustion. Even then, Jack kept striking Mark's head. With his final strength, Mark bit off one of Jack's arms. They continued moving forward. Soon, they found a witch. She sewed Jack's arm back on, using needle and thread. Then they continued their journey. They arrived at a castle. A man lived inside. He warmly invited them in as guests. He treated them to a generous meal. After dinner, he invited them to take a bath. He added large amounts of spices into the pot. While Jack and Jenny were bathing, the man suddenly rushed out with scissors. He planned to turn Jack into cat soup. Fortunately, Jack defeated the man. He escaped the castle with his sister. At last, they bought the tofu. They returned home. During dinner, Jack stood up to use the bathroom. Suddenly, his family began to disappear. When Jack came back, everyone was gone. So tell me, do you know where Jack's family went?